Good morning, boys and girls. This is a makeup video for yesterday's assignment on 421. Um, I felt like I need to make this video. I should have made the video earlier. That way you guys don't miss up. But I was looking at some of the work that students have turned in, and um, I guess the directions on the assignment itself weren't as clear as I had hoped. So let me explain what you are doing, especially for those of you that I did send the information back to you. We are going to be working on a newspaper, a digital newspaper that you are going to fill in on your own. Your role is a news reporter. The audience, you are going to write to seventh graders or to sixth graders, fifth graders, whoever is learning about natural disasters. Okay, I want that to be clear. I want you to write to an audience that is not of your grade level, but maybe lower. So you don't have to, use big giant words. I just want you to be able to explain things in your own words that others who are younger than you understand. So the format is going to be a newspaper. It's going to be digital, and your topic is going to be of a natural disaster of your choosing. Okay, so altogether, this is what the newspaper is going to have: a front page, an explanation page of how your natural disaster occurs, a worst case on record, an eyewitness account, disaster preparedness, an example of the weather forecast, and then a reverse crossword puzzle. So for this particular assignment, what this video goes with, we're going to go on front page down to eyewitness account. Okay. I will add a second video for today's assignment later. All right. So, rubric. I want to make sure you understand your rubric. You're going to be judged on content, vocabulary, photos, and interest. Okay, you can go from beginner all the way to distinguished, right? So, I want to make sure you understand which is which. Content, your scientific knowledge is outstanding. Okay, you are not only giving me information that is accurate, but you go beyond what I've already given you, for information. Vocabulary. I do have some vocabulary words that I'm giving you. If you can, utilize those words and explain them in your own words, that's exemplary right there. Photos. This is important. I want to make sure that the photos are pleasing to the eye and are well matched to the story. If you're going to do a story on a hurricane, I don't want to see a tornado picture. Okay, I don't want to see a drought picture. All right, I want to see pictures from hurricanes or about hurricanes. And then interest. How interesting are you making this paper of yours? Is it something that you're just filling in one sentence, boom, you're done, and turn it in? Or are you actually taking the time to captivate the audience, to get them to engage and see your paper and be like, wow, that was really good? Okay, because there is a difference. So I'll make sure you understand. All right, so here are your list of natural disasters. This is your choices: hurricane, floods, or tornadoes. Basically, the three that we were going over this week. Okay, here's your vocabulary. So, hurricane, tropical storm, typhoon, and I. For flood, floodplain, levee. And for tornado, funnel cloud, tornado alley, barometer, and anemometer. Now, I want to be clear: do not choose one of these based on the amount of vocabulary words I gave you. These are examples of vocabulary words. You don't have to use any of these. You can use some of these or you can use all of these, but do not choose one just based on vocabulary. I want you to choose one that is going to be interesting to you. What is your favorite? What is your favorite topic? Do you like studying about hurricanes? Do you like looking at tornado videos? That sort of stuff. All right, so here's how the assignment works. On page 7, which is actually the first page of your newspaper, you have two boxes, one to the right that says front page, and then one to the left that says to change the picture. All right, so the one to the right, it says front page must include title, picture of the natural disaster, a headline, which is a short attention-grabbing statement, and then a byline, which is a created by section that includes your name and the date. So what you're going to do, looking at these directions here, just click the box that says insert photo. Okay. On your mouse, you can either right click or on the computer using the tools, up top, you see the option for replace image. So again, right click, there's replace image here, or at the toolbar, there's replace image here. What you're going to do is you're going to click the photo, you're going to hit replace image, and then search the web. Okay, let me move my picture out of the way. So now, right here for Google search, just type in what you're looking up. So tornado. Okay, so tornado. Can't spell today. Tornado. And now you see a bunch of pictures of tornadoes. So all you're going to do is click on the image that you want and hit replace. When you do that, then it says creating images, and now you have your front page picture. Okay, when you see the section for insert headline, make sure that it is something catchy that is going to catch your eye. It's going to grab your attention. So, like for example, what I've chose right here, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tornadoes. Okay, so we can do that's a lot. That's a lot of wind, or something like Snow White and the Seven Tornadoes. I don't know, something catchy that grabs your reader's attention. All right. For the created by and the date, that's just easy. Put your name and put the date that you're working on this, whether it's today or whether it was yesterday. Okay. So I'm going to delete all this stuff so I can have an original template. And then I'm going to go to the next page, Science Explained. Again, you're going to change out the picture. Do not use the same picture that you use on your front page. Use a separate picture. So if you're doing tornadoes, do another tornado picture. Hurricane, do another hurricane picture. Flood, another flood picture. You get it. Down below, this is where I'm seeing students just not really understand what they're supposed to do, because they just click right here after the three dots and then they write, "This is a flood." That's not explaining anything. The whole idea of this section is you explaining how your specific natural disaster that you chose occurs, what makes them happen, what makes hurricanes form, what makes tornadoes form. That's what you're writing in here. And notice in parentheses, it says in paragraph format. So I want at least 4 sentences. Okay? So make sure if you were one of the ones that I sent it back, it's maybe because of that reason right there alone. Okay. Going to page 9, where we're at the worst case page. So here's where I want you to be familiar with doing research. All you're going to do is you're going to go to Google, right? You're going to type in, worst tornado in Texas. And we'll look to see if anything comes up. We don't want Wikipedia. There's weather.gov. I want to see if there's a news station that has reported this. Let's do this one right here. Look at that. Deadliest tornadoes in Texas, the TexasHillCountry.com. Okay. What you're going to do, look at that picture. That's a beautiful picture. So I'm going to copy that image. I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to paste that image right here. Boom. There's my image from the newspaper. Okay. Then look, tornadoes can be fascinating. You have a bunch of different tornadoes that happen all around Texas, because we live in Texas. Why not, right? All around Texas. So look, you've got the Gerald tornado that happened in 1997. For those of you that don't travel that much, Gerald is just a little north of Austin. Okay, so San Antonio is 94 miles away from Austin. Gerald is probably like another 20 miles away from Austin right there. So that's about 114 miles away from us. And they had an F5, an EF5 tornado, which, EF5 is the biggest and baddest tornado we can have, right? You have wind speeds of over 250 to 350 miles an hour. Okay. So what I want you to do is just copy and paste. So like if you're going to do this picture right here instead, copy that picture, copy the story from the information right here, like this F5 tornado, boom, and then just copy and, paste it right here. Get rid of that, paste. Okay. And then where did you get this information from? Yes, you were at the TexasHillCountry.com website, but look, did it come from a different source? Like this right here, this picture is from a different source. Okay. But yeah, put TexasHillCountry.com, or if they have a news article, say you find a story from a news article, from a newspaper or from a news channel. Okay. Put that. Where did you get it from? Don't just put from Google. Okay. Because, Google has information, but, they also cite where your information came from or where their information came from. And then the last one is your eyewitness account. So basically, I want to know, in your story that you found, is there an eyewitness? Did they speak to somebody? Did the reporter speak to somebody? Did somebody say what they felt or what they heard, or how they felt during those storms? If they did in the story, copy and paste it there. Now, if you don't have anything like that, then look, it says you can make one up. So if, like, I'm choosing the Gerald article, and it said it wiped out, so many farms and what have you, maybe I'm going to make up the story as a farmer and describe how the tornado approached my farm and destroyed it. Okay. Make this project creative as possible. Don't just go through the motions and just type and then turn it in. Okay, we're getting too close to the end of the year where I know you guys have a little bit more creativity than what I've been seeing lately. Okay, right now there's 28 days left of school, and I need for you guys to take those 28 days and just rock it. All right, I need for you to show me that you are ready and you have been able to keep up with school, because we're coming to the end, guys. All right, so today I'm going to throw in, or I'm going to add for today's lesson, a video explaining what the second part of this newspaper article is. Don't forget to watch that video, and I'll see you guys later. Talk to you later. Bye.